Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream here on Wednesday evening. Tis just AJ and I at the moment. Meg is having some storms and power outages out there in Lidditz, PA. So, moving to a brand new house, see what happens. No power. So, just AJ and I for now. Hello, Fred and Lisa. How are you guys? Hey, Kim. How you doing? Roger. Hello, Roger. Robert, hello. Robert back on island time and not enjoying the heat. I get that. Totally get it. Michael Hennessy, how are you from Southern Delaware? Michael, I got your message. I left you a voicemail back. So I will talk to you soon. Thank you very much for calling. Bernie, how are you? Long time no chat. Nice to see you here. Hello, Mike. How are you? Mike and I were chatting today about MSC. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Two old farts, how you doing? How's everything going? Sweet life of Nanny and Gigi. Hello, guys. How are you on this fine Wednesday? Everybody here is doing well. Matt Ryan, how are you, sir? How's everything going? Hey, Richard, how are you? Richard, did you book your cruise? Did you get the cruise booked for Royal? Let me know. Hi, Leslie. Good to chat with you. To talk to Leslie today. I was on the phone a lot today. Hope Leslie's having a good Wednesday. Felicia, hi. How are you? Deb Stein here. Hi, Deb. Roger Sproul. Hello. Peter here. And how are you, Peter? Is it just you or is it you and Melinda? You guys both here? What's going on? Let me know. Thank you, Fred and Lisa. Yeah, I still have to touch it up a little bit. Still a couple like little things, but
that last clip, my finger is in the bottom corner. You should just
how dare you?
Pop in just a little bit. Get rid of. There's plenty of footage of me. You don't need to leave my finger in there.
My God. My God. Eric, hello. How are you? Dom, how you doing? Lori, how's it going? Good to see you here today. Paolo, hello. How's everything going? Good to see that you are checked in. Happy to see you back. Your cruise is right around the corner. Everything is going well in Baltimore right now, so that's a big thumbs up. You don't have to go to Norfolk. That's great. Awesome, Richard. I'm glad to hear that. Really weird. I talked to my Royal rep about it. I complained, so they're going to figure that out for next time. MSC Alaska. Yeah, there's lots of MSC, lots of news. Paolo said hit that like button. Thank you, Paolo, very much. Really appreciate that. Jimmy C and Laurie C is there as well. They're going to be getting ready for their yacht club cruise coming up on MSC. Hello, Island Collector. How are you doing? Peter said Melinda is in and out. Come on, Melinda. Let's go. Getting other things done. What other things are there to do but talk about cruising? Brian S., hello. Good evening to you. Bernie said 32 days till we sail again. What cruise are you going on, Bernie? If anybody has cruises planned, please let us know in the chat below. When is your cruise? What ship are you going on? What's going on? Yeah, it's weird, Richard. I don't know what happened there. It's not supposed to happen that way. And my manager was very upset about it. So we're going to fix it. So Richard called me this week to book a cruise, which is very nice. And he was getting a lower price from Royal than I was getting, which is not supposed to happen. It's not the way it's supposed to work. They're not supposed to be able to undercut us, but they did. So Richard booked it with Royal. So what are you going to do? Bernie going on the Seashore June 30th. Just got off the Seashore a few weeks ago. Had an amazing time. Bernie going on Symphony or Serenade? Which one? Symphony? Going on Symphony? Tara, hello. Hi, Baltimore. How are you? I knew it was coming. Hairspray coming. Two old farts. 10 days till Seascape. Love it. Love Seascape. One of my faves. Felicia, 35 days back on MSC Seashore. This is great. Going on Seashore. Had such a great time. Kevin and Carrie Ann are here. Hello, all. How are you guys doing? Brian, Symphony, that is awesome. Symphony is fantastic. That is where our Halloween cruise is. So good. Paolo said, I got the 11 to 11:30 check-in time. We have reservations for Giovanni. Oh, you're fine, Paolo. You know, Royal doesn't care at this point since after like 2022. You can go whenever. You'll be on the ship in 20 minutes. It's Baltimore. So fast. So fast. Hi, Tara from Paolo. 137 days until Carnival Pride. So 137 days till that. And then you have Symphony after that. And then you have Odyssey after that. I love that I know all of Tara's cruises coming up. Tara, we have to set up our time to chat about the cruise, do our podcast. I have to schedule with Kevin and Carrie Ann. I have to schedule with Lisa. I have to schedule with Patty. I have to schedule with Tom and Sharon. Do it with Charlie. You got all these people. We're going to do our podcast. It's awesome. Eric said sailing on the Prima Rome to New York transatlantic and on to Bermuda back-to-back 27 days. That is awesome, Eric. I hope you have an amazing time. That's going to be really awesome. Rome to New York and then Bermuda. That's fantastic. Fred and Lisa said, if you book a cruise through the cruise line, can we give you the credit? Technically, yeah. I mean, technically, if you book it within like the first 30 days of booking it or the first couple of weeks of booking it, you can transfer it over to a travel agent. Sure, you can do that. But it's like, I'm never going to make you guys do extra work. It's a pain. You know, you have to fill out paperwork and stuff. Whatever. It's all good. I really appreciate it. And we'll get it fixed for next time. But yeah, you could do that, technically. Bernie said last cruise was January 28th. We had the owner suite on an upgrade. What a spectacular room. That is unbelievable. That is really, really, really awesome. Tara said, hello back to Paolo. Michael said, do you get double loyalty points cruising solo with Royal? You do, unless you are in a studio. If you are in a studio room, you do not get the double points. If you are in an inside a balcony or a junior suite, you get double points. If you are in a grand suite or higher, you get triple points. So that's ton of fun. Are Carnival and Royal the only ships leaving out of Baltimore? They are currently, yes, Tom. Norwegian used to have the Sky down in Baltimore, but currently there is not. I also did a lot of research this week on Philadelphia as a cruise port, because they closed in like 2011. So I was trying to figure out what the cause was, and nobody wanted to leave. The cruise lines didn't want to go out of Philly for the same reason that Baltimore is. There is actually a second bridge in Baltimore right now. So they can't bring bigger ships there still, even with the bridge out of the way. So they still wouldn't be able to do that. So there is another bridge there in Baltimore. Same thing for Philly. There's a bridge that they would have to go under, and it's too far away from the Atlantic, and it's just a pain. They didn't want to do it. So interesting. Yes, Tara, I know. It's great. It's awesome. Paolo said, I'm so happy Baltimore is open now, only a 4-hour drive. Right? Yeah, it's amazing. Thank God. I'm glad everything is going well and that is back open again. Tony Diaz, 24 days until the President's Cruise. So awesome. So awesome. NCL Sun did a couple sailings in December. That's awesome. It's good to know they're still poking in around there. I wish NCL would have more cruises there. It would give us like another option to go out, because I like the small NCL ships. Right?
Yeah, and I like that port.
Port's great.
Yeah.
It's the easiest, like most convenient, because it's small. It's the most convenient port. It's like a block off of 95. You could like jump your car off of 95 into the parking lot. If you
I thought we were going to have to jump our car back onto 95.
It's a little confusing getting on and off, getting in and out of the port there. If you've only done it once, it's slightly confusing. But yeah, a couple U-turns, whatever, you're there. It's fine. Dom said Philly would be closer to me. I live in North Brunswick. Yeah, it sure would. So Philly would definitely be closer for us. AJ would probably be about 11 minutes from the cruise port. If it was in, yeah, Because if it was in the Navy Yard, it's like 11 minutes.
But well, I do think it would have been closer at my last house because
Mhm.
this house I have to like get out of
Yeah, your area.
the area.
Yeah. John said, will 2025 be the last year for stops in Bar Harbor? Any update? It's not going to be the last year. So a lot got canceled this year. So there will be stops in Bar Harbor. It's just only going to be smaller ships, and like it's going to be limited to a few thousand people or 1,000 people a day. So there will be cruises that go there. It's just going to be smaller ships, smaller cruises, and
Only
different.
be like Silver Seas. Watch, they'll somehow
Yeah,
get like an exclusive right to it.
fancy schmancy cruises
We only want the upper crust here.
where apparently cabin attendants have babies and just leave them in the room and leave and get arrested. So crazy. Tara said New Brunswick, Piscataway. There you go. Tara is from up this way as well. Hope said hello. If you don't loyalty match, does your status still expire if you don't? Yeah, it sure does. You have to sail. MSC is so weird. Their program, they're going to have to change the program at some point just to compete with the other cruise lines. But yeah, it expires in 3 years if you don't take any MSC cruises. So you do have to keep cruising on MSC. John or AJ, does MSC allow women to take hair straighteners and hairbrush type dryer? You're not allowed to take a hair dryer. So the official rules are you cannot take a hair dryer. I've never heard anyone have a problem taking a hair straightener. Meg brings one, right? AJ, she's brought one.
I don't think Meg knows how to travel without a straightener. I think
so
it's an emotional support tool.
Yeah. So there you go. Tom said, well, Tara's in Baltimore now, but she was up there. That's where she's from. So Tara said the Bay Bridge is the same height as the Verrazano. So I'm hoping, oh yeah, if the Bay Bridge is the same height as the Verrazano, then you could do Oasis class or Carnival Excel class, which would be amazing. But we do know that Icon cannot go out of New Jersey. So Icon's too big.
I mean, no one stopped to ask if we should with Icon.
I would love Icon to come up here.
No, I mean, we can build it that big.
Yeah, true. They should. I wonder if they're going to start making them like long. I wonder what the holdup is of making them longer because they all seem like they're around the same length.
Maybe it's too hard to turn.
The hell do I know? Neither one of us are engineers, so I don't know why.
I came very close.
Yeah, I'm almost.
And by that I mean I took calculus 1 and then realized it was not for me.
Hilarious. Two old farts. Roger, just let your hair go wild. There you go. Just let it fly. Michael said Philly would be good for us from South to West. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be awesome. And Baltimore's great. Baltimore's a great port. But Philly could have done a big port. The Navy Yard is huge. So Fred and Lisa are in Old Bridge. There you go. Everybody, these like central New Jersey. I know people don't like to say central New Jersey. Jimmy said, have Port Air Staten Island built for aircraft carriers sitting for years unused. There you go. Let's get a Staten Island port going. That would be fun. We got Brooklyn. Why not? Let's get one in each of the boroughs. We got Manhattan. We have Brooklyn. Why not? Charlie said, can you take a washing machine? I mean, somebody tried, Charlie. They tried.
Really? Like what size washing machine? Like I have a little portable washing machine.
Yeah. Someone tried bringing one of those on a cruise.
They said
and
no.
It got confiscated.
Why?
Carnival. Because you can't bring a washing machine on a cruise.
It folds down to like this big.
Just no. It's the same as the people bitching at John Heald this week about having ice machines on each floor. Like we're in a Motel 6. They're like, why can't we just have ice machines on every floor? Relax. All right. You're on a cruise. Just relax. What do you want? What do we want out of life? You don't need, no one needs ice that big.
I want laundry on demand, John, without.
I get it. I understand. Dom said his son lives in Old Bridge. There we go. We got so many connections up here in Philly and Jersey. Tony said, sure, Charlie, throw it on your balcony. There you go. Oh, Dawn said, have either of you been on the Carnival Paradise? If so, what did you think of it? My sister taking her tween foster kids on a 4-day carnival. I have not been on Paradise. I'm trying to see. Trying to see if I was on anything in that class.
Very short.
Paradise is super old. I've been on Legend, and I've been on Valor and Glory. But Carnival Paradise is older than all of those. There's only 2 fantasy ships left. Yeah, I'm not sure. Has anybody in here been on Paradise? AJ, you all right there?
Yeah, I'm just
Putting your body cam
fidgeting.
on? What are you doing?
Trying to look less short.
Michael, hey John, when did you say the new YouTube channel was coming out? Which one, Michael? The one that Meg and AJ were supposed to do? That one was supposed to start in April. Somebody who's not on the video right now was supposed to take the lead on that. But there is a Byte Size Travels channel. There's a few videos on there. I post stuff every once in a while on there, like just random art projects and different video stuff. So I'm going to start posting on there a lot more relatively soon. But the other channel that Meg and AJ were supposed to do is it's running a little bit behind. Running a little. It's a lot of work to do YouTube every day, or even once a month. Who knew? I love that AJ's just quiet over there.
Look, I'm not going to make excuses.
Tara said, I think the issue with Baltimore now is they would have to redo that. Yeah, of course. They would absolutely have to add some berths there. I think that probably the cruise lines would probably help pay for that. I'm sure Royal Caribbean would for bigger ships for sure. Roger said, does MSC charge the hotel service charge gratuity fee daily? Yeah, same thing. So you could pay it ahead of time, or it will just show up on your bill every day. For 7 days, it's $112 if you were waiting. Paolo said, can you bring a small inflatable pool on the cruise? Paolo, it's not even funny that you said that. When we were on Symphony, I was in a Central Park balcony, and across from me, there was a Central Park balcony. The people had kids, and they did have a little inflatable pool on their balcony. They didn't have, I don't think they had water in it. I don't remember.
Might have just been a way to keep them contained.
Locking the children in the pool. Tom said, just use the clothesline from the shower stall. I use the clothesline in the shower stall all the time. I hang my bathing suit up in there. Peter, they want it all and they want it now. They do, especially ice. Freddie Mercury, that's what that whole song was about. It was about ice on cruises. Just wanted his ice on his cruises. Charlie said, I have my 2-week Prima cruise coming up. Should I just attempt a carry-on? Just carry-on. I would. I love it. 2 weeks? Why not? You could do, what level are you on NCL, Charlie? Can you do laundry? Do you get free laundry? Are you like Sapphire or anything? If so, why not? You could do it. I have faith in you.
Well, Princess is my favorite. They have a laundromat where you get to watch people fight.
Yeah, laundromat fights. Brian said inspiration. AJ, you got new frames. Looking good. Look at that. Fred and Lisa.
They changed. They're customizable. So it's my fancy skulls this week because I went to a horror-themed carnival or circus this weekend.
There you go. Dom said, yep, on the 3rd day, your account is charged for the entire lump sum. There you go. Now you know. The more you know. So news for next week, since I thought last week was this week. So we will be going on Carnival Venezia on Thursday, June the 6th. It's right here. There. Thursday, June the 6th. So we will be on live stream. We'll be doing the live stream next Wednesday, the night before, absolutely. And we will have Carnival on with us next Wednesday. So I confirmed that Carnival will be on with us next Wednesday. We are locked and loaded for that. Our new manager for Carnival is Bentley Logan. She's really nice. AJ and I met with her this week. We had a nice little chit chat. It's like I am notorious for having short meetings.
I thought John died
in work, and we had like a 2-hour meeting. I do not do 2 hour. I don't do 1 hour meetings.
Came to check on him. I'm like, where'd you go?
She is great though. So she has a long background of cruising. Her dad worked for Royal Caribbean. Her mom was a travel agent, and she used to work for Celestial Cruises, which is an interesting story. So she'll give us the full rundown next week of her story. We'll talk a lot about Venezia. She has a lot of feelings and thoughts. She has been on tons of cruises, Norwegian, Royal, Carnival. So she has a lot of experience. So she'll be a great person to ask questions to. Great. We were talking about the woman who lost her reservation because she put her stuff online. We talked about the presidential suite lady. We made fun of her for flying Frontier, which we talked about last week here. And she said that Bentley was saying that she had a client last week. This is like a great story of why you should use a travel agent. It doesn't matter if it's me. It doesn't matter whoever your travel agent is. Just use a travel agent. And here's a great reason why. The travel agent, one of her travel agents in her group, booked 2 cabins for honeymooners. So they're really on a budget. So they booked 4 people in each room. They booked it, transferred their reservation to a travel agent. Travel agent helped them with anything they needed. 2 days before the cruise, the travel agent realized that their rooms, they had inside cabins and their rooms were bunk beds. And they were on their honeymoon. So it would have had to be one person on each bed.
Wait. But who honeymoons with a second couple in the same room?
Who knows?
Was it a quadruple?
Young, they're 21. When you're young and you don't have any money and you're trying to just get it done, you get it done. You can put a sock on the door and work it out. However, bunk beds are not gonna cut it. So here's the great part about having a travel agent. The travel agent 2 days before the cruise called Bentley, and they worked with the cruise, the people on board the ship, and they let them know it was honeymooners. They upgraded them to balconies at no cost. And they went on their cruise, had an amazing time. And they got to enjoy private rooms by themselves. So that's an awesome story. Right? It's great. Tara said, I need to see a video on how Meg and AJ pack. I was overpacked. So Meg and AJ pack very differently. Very differently. This is why they almost kill each other every cruise. So Meg does not pack light. She packs lighter than probably most people do. AJ and I pack very similarly. We pack very light. We pack what we need. We're very utilitarian. I would say most of us, but AJ and I both probably pack more like camera and like extra stuff that we think we're going to forget or need, like 7 cameras just in case the other 6, something happens to the other 6.
15 SD cards.
Yeah. So, but we'll do some videos. Meg has done one before, but maybe for this one, I'll have AJ and Meg do videos of them packing.
I think I did an Alaska one.
Yeah, and Meg did one for the Caribbean. I'll have them each do one because I'm already packed and ready to go. So
I told Caleb you would be.
It's all packed. I did it the other night. Like everything's in the like compression things. I just have to like zip them closed. It's all ready to go. Charlie said platinum, 1 free bag, 3 of us total, thinking 1 carry-on each, mainly to avoid rechecking bags through customs on the way back. Yeah, I don't blame you. I think you could do it. You'll get a free bag of laundry. That's great. Why not? Richard said, I'd forgotten about it. Just transferred our Liberty. Oh, thank you so much, Richard. I am really, really appreciate that. That is awesome. You didn't have to do that, but I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Tara said, not the bunk beds. That's crazy. Look, it's your honeymoon. What do you care about bunk beds? I'm sure it's fine. It would have been fine. If you've been married for 10 years, bunk beds are probably
the bunk beds just give you a place to hang a sheet.
Yeah. Privacy curtains. I like it. Because those inside cabins on Carnival are so big. Sarah said, I always come with at least 2 outfits that I don't wear. Yeah, so I do not. I come with whatever I need. As if anybody watched my seashore video where I got dumped on by all the water walking on the little thing, I got soaked. If you did that, you would see that I had to put my daytime shirt back on because I didn't have a spare nighttime shirt. Look, worst case scenario, my thought is always on every cruise that we've ever been on, I buy something stupid in the store, right? Whether it's an MSC jacket, whether it's a hat, whether it's one of our 7,000 mugs that we own. So worst case scenario, I can buy something in the shop. They have shirts and everything there. I'm never that concerned about it.
So excited. I bought 2 new Hawaiian shirts because Hawaiian shirts don't take up as much room as
they don't. Nope. No. So you could always buy a Hawaiian shirt, and you could always, if we stop in Nassau or Bermuda, you can always buy a shirt there. Tara said, I really try to wear them all. I usually have 2 outfits per day. Yeah. So I do a t-shirt during the day, like one of our cruise shirts. And then a dress shirt, obviously, you guys have seen all our vlogs, and a dress shirt at night. That's it. That's all I bring. And then enough underwear and 2 pairs of jeans, usually a pair of shorts and a pair of a bathing suit. That's it. Dawn said, did Shay been on Carnival Glory? I have been on Carnival Glory. I was on Carnival Glory a while ago. It's fine. It's not great. It's 21 years old. So, look, I think they'll have a good time on it. Paradise is really old. So that ship's going on 30 years old. So between the two, I would definitely go Glory. They've all been refurbished, but yeah, they're definitely going to show their age for sure. But they'll have a good time on it. Their ships are not, it's not that small of a ship. It'll still be a fun ship. Dave Arnold said, any updates on the construction of MSC Terminal in Miami? Yep, it is flying along. It is going to open coinciding with MSC World America. So I have I got invited to the inaugural. It is opening April 9th. They are doing the naming ceremony of the World America, and they are doing the new terminal. So there you go. That'll be fantastic. April 9th. Bernie said, packing tip, roll your clothes. Yep, that works. You can fit a lot more, no wrinkles. It definitely works. I've done that a few times. Now I have those compression bags or whatever they're called.
Mine all broke, so it's back to rolling for me.
Oh, I have those. They're great. Mine, I've had them for like 2 years. Did you have the same ones I did?
I had the same ones too. Well, one of them still works. 2 of them, the zipper broke. I'm impatient,
Yeah, mine are good. Definitely good. Tara, I asked what was updated on Vision. I asked if I can go down and look at the ship, and they said yes. I'm just waiting on a date, so I will let you know as soon as I go down there, and I'll do another little tour. I'm doing a tour on Liberty the day after we get back from Venezia. So I'm going to drive home, and then the next day I'm going to drive back to Bayonne and do a ship tour on Liberty. But yeah, so that'll be. I'll have some info for you probably in the next week or so. Sana said, I always pack swimsuits, but I never actually use the pool or the hot tubs. Thanks, Sana. Me too. Thinking of not packing swimsuits anymore to save room. Yeah, so I used to, when I was younger, I probably used the pools a lot more. And now the hot tubs are just like kids. It's just kid soup. so I tend not to do that anymore. So, yeah, I mean, I probably don't need a swimsuit, but I bring one just in case. I don't remember the last time. Do you remember the last time we went in a pool, AJ?
Did we go to the beach last time?
Yeah.
Oh, we went at
Costa
the
Maya.
private.
Yeah, Costa Maya and Harvest Key.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not on the ship.
Not on the ship, no. We only go in the pool if we have thermal spa passes, and those have gotten too expensive.
No, we're not out with the normies in the pool. Nope. Speaking of, I'm going on Joy in a month, right? So I'm going on NCL Joy. I had to switch up my whole cruising schedule for crazy reasons. So I am going on Joy in July, and I would love to do the thermal suite. They have the new like color things and all, but it's just too much money. I'm just going to see if I could sneak in and do a tour. But they have these beautiful new like color sensory baths that you can lay in and stuff that have like aroma in them.
In color?
What?
Just like bathing you in color like this?
Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on.
I don't know my right from my left.
Pull it up in a second here. Yeah, let me show you, AJ.
My eyes are itchy, John.
It's allergies.
Don't.
So these are the new thermal suite pods. They're called Four Senses Loungers. Pretty cool. And you can have drinks in them. There's like scents, all that kind of stuff.
I just wish you could do like a day pass.
You can do a day pass.
I guess
I think it's the first day you could do it.
Or you have to get a massage.
Yeah, if you get a massage, you could use the thermal suite for a day. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Anyway, that sidetracked me.
Right.
Dom said, any more news on the MSC Ocean Key upgrade? Yeah, it's done. So it opened up last week, and the majority of the work done there was the dredging of the dock there for MSC World America. They're getting ready for that. They did clean up the Yacht Club beach. I'm waiting to see videos and photos. I haven't seen them yet. And they upgraded the restaurant for the Yacht Club, and they added some excursion stuff and some umbrellas for the regulars, for the normies. So should be really nice. I should have some pictures and stuff by next week. You all right? You having a stroke? You all right, AJ?
We're not there yet. Spoilers. When
Okay.
you get to the comment, I will bring the face back.
Gotcha. Michael said, do you invest in the cruise stocks for the shareholder benefits? Yes. So I have NCL and Carnival. You have to have 100 shares of each. So I got really lucky. I bought 100 shares of Carnival and 100 shares of Norwegian during the pandemic when they were like $8. Royal, I do not really. I have like 40 shares because it like skyrocketed up. I think I have 40 shares, and I bought them all during the pandemic. And since I bought them, which is crazy, I wish, don't we all wish we had money during the pandemic? My Royal Caribbean stock that I bought during the pandemic is up, 52%. No, 152% since I bought it. So I bought it. It's up. No, yeah. So I bought $1,000 worth of Royal Caribbean stock, and it's up $3,037. How crazy is that? So that's amazing. But no, so yeah, if you don't know by now, if you do buy 100 shares of the stock for Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, or Carnival, or any of the other ones, obviously MSC doesn't have shares because they're a private company, you get onboard credit for every one of your cruises. So they're all different, but if you have those, you do get onboard credit, which is really nice. However, you do have to put out a lot of money in order to do that. So I invest like $5 a week in all three of them, in Royal, Norwegian, and Carnival. I put $5 a week into each of them. So at some point, I'll go there. Tony Diaz, save even more space and go commando. Yep, go on the big nude cruise. And then you don't have to, you could really pack light. Just Purell and like wipes. That's it. Paolo said vision updates are always good. Yeah, I can't wait to see what's happening. Richard said Liberty Tour. Yes, looking forward to that. Yes, should be awesome. Eric said I roll my clothes and use packing cubes. That's what they are, packing cubes. Come at 2 weeks of clothes into one suitcase. That's amazing. Tara said, I don't go near the hot tubs. Kids are so gross. Yes, agreed. Yep. Absolutely disgusting. Al said, let's all have fun tonight. Thanks for what you all do. Thank you so much, Al. Really appreciate it. Tara said, can't wait to do the interview. Celebrity Eclipse was amazing. I made a vase. Ooh, glass blowing on a cruise ship.
That was the face. I want to do glass blowing. I didn't know there was glass blowing on a cruise ship.
We can book you on Celebrity Eclipse if you would like to, AJ. I'll pull it up and see what's going on. That is really cool. That's awesome, Tara. Peter said sensory deprivation pod like Stranger Things. Yeah, totally is. Celebrity Eclipse. Let's see what's going on for AJ. Let's get AJ on a cruise. Michael said last fall on NCL, Joy could not get near a pool. Yeah, well, NCL, look, those pools on NCL are like postage stamps. So NCL is the last ship I'm going to go in a pool on because they're the tiniest little pools ever. That's why we always get the thermal suite passes because you have the nice like heated pool in there. You have hot tubs in there. And then you have all the cool places you could sit, all the saunas and everything. The only downside of the thermal suite is the people that are obnoxiously loud in there, that are like screaming in the hot tubs. You're not supposed, like, obviously you're supposed to be quiet in there. And people just yell and scream, which is annoying, but it's fine. There's not that many people in there. Jimmy said, looking forward to your review, Joy review, as compared to last year when you were not thrilled about it. Yeah, me too. I hope it's better. For sure. I think it will be. I think getting rid of the Galaxy Pavilion and doing some of the things that they did will definitely make a difference. And then if I do decide to do the thermal suite, that'll make my experience a million times better. But as of right now, I don't think I can afford it. I don't think I'm going to do it. So it's just too much money. Roger said, did they add a second buffet? I do not know. It's a great question, Roger. I will see if I can find out about that. Tara said Royal shares are crazy higher. Yeah, it's 150 a share for Royal. Carnival's like $15. Norwegian's like $15. Crazy. Yeah, there you go. Tara said 147. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Dave said if MSC goes public, I'll take out a second mortgage. Yeah, no kidding, right? They're growing like crazy. But they're not going to do that as far as I know. They are a very, very family-oriented company. Tara said she's been buying stocks for Carnival and Royal. Yep. Mike said MSC might want to start dredging the basin at Ocean. Yeah, that's what they've been doing. They've been doing that a ton. Yeah, no more rocks on the Yacht Club beach. They smoothed that all out. There are no more rocks there. Awful. Yeah. Yep.
They plant more trees?
What?
Did they plant more trees?
No. They didn't time lapse for 20 years.
Well, I mean, you could get some nice trees shipped in.
Yeah, that'd be very expensive.
One thing with having a city planner as a best friend, I've learned way too much about trees.
There you go.
And how to get them.
All right. Oh my God. So Celebrity Eclipse is sold out. All of June, all of July. If you go in August, there's only a balcony available. It's $5,400. All right, AJ. Well, no glass blowing for you.
Not this time. Did you know that the yurts at French Creek State Park are also sold out until like October?
For a yurt?
For a yurt.
That's great.
One day, Tara.
Yeah. I know. Same, Roger. I would too. I think that's awesome. Alex said, any thoughts if Virgin will go public? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know much about the corporate structure at Virgin. I'm not really sure. Robert said, with NCL, they split my shareholder benefit between my wife and myself. Not a big deal, but strange way to do that. That is strange. Do you both have it? Like, do you both have shares or do you have them together, like in one portfolio? It's interesting they do that. Michael said, I wish MSC would rent out a room in one of those crew apartments they have in Ocean Cave, right? Those things are awesome. And they are like, if you go there at night, they are partying in there. The staff that's on that island, they have a good time. Robert, that's weird that they split it. That's really weird. Who knows? Strange. Norwegian's the strangest of all of them. I did a fun poll today. I don't know how many of you did the poll, but I did a poll on the YouTube community tab, and I did, what cruise line do you consider to be your favorite? Let's pull it up here. I'm going to start doing more polls. Try to do some more polls. There you go. So NCL in the lead right now, which is really surprising to me, at 42%, Royal at 35%, Carnival at 15%, and then MSC at 8%, and then 2 comments. AJ said she would have said princess, and Cynthia Miller said celebrity. So there you go. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. If you have not filled it out, go fill out the poll. Let's see if it changes. It's on our community tab. Roger, in other news, fresh coffee on the way. There you go. Fresh coffee coming in. So we have more coffee to give away. That is awesome news. If you didn't know, speaking of Roger, if you didn't know, Roger is our coffee sponsor for our live stream. If you go to mainlycoffee.com/Byte Size Cruises, or you scan this little QR code here with your phone, you get 10% off your entire order. You can also use code Byte Size Cruises at checkout, all one word, and you'll get 10% off your order of amazing coffee or tea or mainly coffee swag, any of that. So go get your coffee today. Eric said, I purchased a Vibe Beach Club for all of my future NCL cruises, a bar, 2 hot tubs, and adults only. And they all only sell 50% capacity, no kids. That's awesome, Eric. I always think about it, and I don't sit out in the sun a lot, so the Vibe Beach Club doesn't really appeal to me. But it is nice. I've been thinking about it more because I think it would be really, really nice to have that just like private place to sit, like the Serenity deck on Carnival that we're going to use a whole lot next week when we're on there. Charlie said, half the time NCL splits my share owner 50 each for the first and second cruise. That's interesting that they do that. I wonder why they do that. Robert said, missed that. You have time. Go fill out the poll. Paolo said, Team Royal. JC said, I've only been on one cruise on Royal, so I wouldn't know. Guess I got to cruise more. Yep. Got to get out there. Got to try them all. Charlie said, hard to choose by just the line. MSC Yacht Club would be number 1, but MSC in general, maybe not. Yeah, that's true. I'm going to do one next week or maybe later this week or this weekend. I'm going to do a poll of your favorite cruise ship, and I'm going to put some options out there. And then you can always write in whatever your favorite ship is. Michael said, MSC has been my favorite cruise line and then NCL, but the Royal Loyalty Program and Club Royal Prime Program is starting to lure me in. Yeah, it's great. So if you drink at all, the Royal one's great. You get, once you hit Diamond and Diamond Plus, you get 4 or 5 drinks a day. You could drink for free if you're Prime in the casino, which is awesome. So there you go. Tara said, I'm team every cruise line. Just get me on the ship. I'll have a great time. Amen. Totally agree. Totally agree. Tony Diaz said, Team Royal, as long as Matt isn't on the same cruise. Is Matt on Liberty this week, Tony? Is he on Liberty this week or next week? Because I know the member meetup is next week. So I didn't know if he was getting off the ship that day or getting on the ship that day. Alex said, sailing the Virgin Way. There you go. Charlie said, if you drink a lot, NCL wins with the free at sea. They do indeed. Absolutely. Leslie is Team NCL. She sure is. Robert said, I need to find an MSC cruise and try it out. I have NCL and Princess booked. Yeah. Look, the great thing about MSC right now is that it's inexpensive. You can get on a cruise for a reasonable amount of money and you will be good to go. Jimmy said, without Vibe on Joy, you're not finding seats anywhere on the ship. Yeah, I mean, that's the way it is. I mean, I'll be fine because I'll go in the observation lounge and stuff. So I'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, we'll see. I don't sit out on the pool deck hardly ever. I sit out there in the morning, like if I have breakfast or like AJ and I will work early in the morning. We'll sit out there and have coffee because the coffee's open in the buffet. But that's pretty much it. Tony said he's doing a 5-day to Bermuda on June 1st. All right, so I'll miss him. We'll see him. Well, we'll be passing when he's getting off. We'll be getting on Venezia on Liberty. Correct.
Ships in the night.
Ships in the night. Royal coming in, Carnival going out. So next week we're going to have Carnival on. I've reached out, like I said last week, I've reached out to Celebrity. I have a meeting with Virgin next week. I'm assuming that they will be more than happy to come on. Usually everybody's more than happy to come on. So we will have Virgin on soon. We will have Celebrity on soon. I'm going to have, in light of a bunch of things that have popped up in the last couple of weeks with people getting medical bills and not having cruise insurance, I have an insurance person coming on, which I know probably isn't the most riveting guest to come on and talk about insurance. But I wanted to bring them on so that if people have questions about insurance, you can ask questions about what it covers, what it doesn't cover. I can answer those as well. But it's nice to have somebody on that is a subject matter expert.
I think that's a great idea.
There you go. Thank you, AJ. So we'll have Celebrity on, Virgin on, insurance on. And then if you have any other recommendations or you would like me to have anybody else on, let me know. We're going to try to have Explora Journeys on. They're a newer luxury brand that MSC owns. I've reached out to everybody, Princess, Cunard, the whole 9 yards. Some people don't get back to me. Some people do. And then if there's any other like people out in the cruise community that you would like us to bring on so that you could talk to them. I don't think like the larger channels will respond to me, like Emma or Tony or Don or the Hotchberg character. I don't think any of those will come on. But if you guys have suggestions of people that you would like us to have on, let me know. Even if it's like, other people. Like we're going to start doing the podcast with cruisers. So those will come out every Friday. But yeah, if there's somebody you're interested in hearing from or that's cruise related or cruise adjacent, let me know. Roger said, we're with Nurse Tower. We like all the cruise lines. We just want to be on the ship. Me too. Me too. Mike said, Mr. Aponte dropping the big ship on Royal, 250,000 gross tons, bigger than Icon, bigger than Utopia. Yeah. So there is a rumor. It has not yet been completely, attributed that it's real. But MSC does seem to have a contract in negotiation with Meyer Turku, which I think would be the first ship that Meyer would build for MSC. So it appears that they are in negotiations to build the next largest ship in the world. It'll be bigger than Icon. It will be bigger than Star of the Seas. It will be over 250,000 gross tons, and it will start production in 2028. However, that is still a rumor, but seems like it's probably true. We shall see. It's not up on Meyer Werft's website yet, so we will see. Charlie said it's going to be a great show. Seems like so many vloggers and travel agents are afraid to talk about specific insurance. Maybe they're scared of endorsing bad insurance. Yeah, look. So what I tell everybody with insurance is with Dream Vacations, so we own a Dream Vacations franchise. With Dream Vacations, we have insurance coverage that we sell, right? I will kind of give you the rundown on that. And what I always tell people is here's what it covers. Most of the travel insurances are fairly similar. They're all going to cover similar things. There's Aon, which is the one that we use for Dream. There's Allianz, which is what I use because I do yearly insurance. And Look, there's every insurance company's got them. So I'm not afraid to talk to you about the different plans and the different things. And it doesn't matter to me if you book through us or book through someone else. Obviously, if you book through me, I get a commission on that, which is great. If you don't book through me, I don't. But it's fine. You have to do whatever's best for you, just like the cruise with Richard. If you can get a better price or there's something better for you, I want you to do that. You're our best interest. So as long as you're happy and everything's good, I'm good. So I have no problem giving you recommendations or telling you things, whatever. You still have to do your own research and figure out what's best for you. Michael said, how cool would it be to get Super Mario on, who lives on Royal Caribbean? I know everybody talks to Super Mario. I would love to. If I see him on a ship, I will certainly ask if he wants to come on. That would be awesome. Live with Tony would be awesome. It sure would. Yes, I agree. It would definitely be awesome. I will absolutely reach out to everyone and, we'll see who responds back. Peter said, nice idea having insurance people on, something different and important. Yeah, it's very important. The people on Royal Caribbean last week, a couple of weeks ago, the guy was having seizures. They had to medevac him off the ship, and everybody was up in arms because they were charging them before they left the ship. It's the same. It's on your CPAS card. You have to pay that bill before you get off the ship. It is what it is. It's why it's so important to have cruise insurance or to have just travel insurance, whatever. Leslie said to reach out to Rich and Jazzy Life. I sure will. There you go. JC said MS Gigantica. Yeah, right? It's going to be huge. Who knows? It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Eric said, I have an Allianz annual plan. What's the minimum coverage I should have in medical transport? I do $75,000. The medevac, if you're doing it off the ship, is around $75,000, which is outrageous. But that's what I do. I do $75,000 for that. Some of them are more, some of them are a little bit less, but that's a pretty good coverage for that. Again, I'm not an insurance expert. I don't claim to be. I'm not a doctor.
Don't even play one on TV.
Nope. I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. But yeah, so, it's an old commercial. Did you ever see that commercial? The guy's he's like, I'm not a lawyer. He said, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Missed that one.
All right. These live streams are starting to go by quick. Starting to go by real quick. All right. We're up to 87 votes on the poll, and NCL is still in first place. It's wild.
We're at 36 people on the wheel.
Well, there's 48 people here. So if anyone is in the live stream here, just say hi in the chat. You don't have to be involved or anything, but we won't call you out. We'll say hi to you. But we're going to be giving away what?
Unless you win.
We're going to be giving away coffee in a minute and a book. So throw yourself up in the chat there. Just say hi. Hope said, very interested in the insurance YouTube. Want to know what annual plans, including cancellation insurance and medical. So cancellation is really going to jack up the price of that. The medical is pretty reasonable. I pay like a few $100s a year. But yeah, cancel for any reason. If you do cancel for any reason, that's really going to jack it up. Mike said, woman was medevaced off MSC Meraviglia last night, arrived in Nassau today. Captain gave every cabin $200 in onboard credit. I'm shocked that they still do that. It's so nice that the cruise lines do that. They have no obligation to do that. It's very, very nice that they do that. JC said 75K, it's a lot. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of money. You don't want to be left. That's medical debt for the rest of your life. There you go. Ryan H is here. Bernie, I think you're already on the wheel. But if anybody else is here and you would like to be in the running, please just throw your name into the chat real quick and you will be on the wheel to win a prize. Win a fun prize. Also, before we do that, I always forget. We are down to almost the last call for our Halloween cruise. We're going to cap it off at 30 people. We're getting close to 30. So, and I think we're having a call when we get back. I have to remember to send out a reminder to everybody for that. If anybody that's going on the Halloween cruise would like to be on the call to talk about excursion stuff, since we're going to be getting pretty close. So the Halloween cruise this year is on Symphony of the Seas, October 27th, 2024, out of Bayonne, New Jersey. We're going to Port Canaveral, Nassau, and Perfect Day at Coco Cay. If you'd like to join us, just shoot me an email at jp@bytesizecruise.com. We'll be doing costume contests, trick-or-treating, a bunch of really fun stuff. So we would love to have you with us. And we have great rates, especially considering it's Royal Caribbean. It's outrageously not very expensive. I actually just lowered mine. Mine was like $1,900 and I lowered it to $1,500. The price went down. Crazy. All right, so we are going to, let's do the book first this week. So this week's book is by Frederick Bachman. It is called Anxious People. It's really good. He's written a bunch of books. He wrote one called, I think it's called Beartown. That was really good. It's fiction. He also wrote A Man Called Ove, the movie that Tom Hanks was in. He was in that. It's actually a very depressing, sad movie, but he wrote that book as well. So we are going to spin the wheel and someone's going to win this fun little book. Go ahead, AJ. Lori. Good job. Book is going to Wisconsin.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we are going to give away some of that sweet, mainly coffee right here. As you can see, we're going to give that away. All right. AJ's got the wheel spinning.
What was the book
there you go.
Again, John?
What's that?
What's the book title again?
Anxious People.
I should remember that.
Yeah, it's your life story. Michael said, can you book the Big Nude Cruise, or is that something that needs to be booked through them? Yeah, look, if anybody here would like to go on the Big Nude Cruise, I'm so sorry, but I cannot book that for you. You have to call Purell directly and book through Purell. No, yeah, you have to book. That's a charter. So those are like private ones. Like same with that, like Summer of '99 cruise, the Taylor Swift cruise.
Hallmark cruise.
Yeah. The Hallmark one I would love to go on.
I think that would be so much fun.
I would love it. I would 100% do that. We should do our own Christmas Hallmark cruise.
I'm in.
I
also want to do the Star Trek one, and there's like a Comic-Con one I want to do.
There you go. We should do them. We should run our own ones.
Okay.
Trying to think where we would do Hallmark on. That's a good princess one. Tony said, congratulations, everyone. Tony also said Symphony is a great ship. It sure is. Fantastic ship. Kim said, congratulations. I got my book last week. Thanks, John. Of course. You are quite welcome. Dom said, thank you, John and AJ. Of course, you are quite welcome. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out with us on this fine Wednesday evening. Reminder, next week we'll have, God, AJ, what were you going to say?
It feels like a Tuesday.
It does. Well, the long weekend, you know.
Yeah.
So reminder, next week we will have Carnival on with us. It'll be the night before our Venezia cruise. Kim said she's leaving for Symphony tomorrow. That is amazing. Hope you have a wonderful time. Fred and Lisa said, have a great night, everyone. And then also, if anybody's awake and around, Sundays, I am now doing Cruise News Live, unless I am on a cruise. So this Sunday, I'll be doing Cruise News Live at 11 a.m. So feel free to jump in and join us for that, or you can just watch it on replay. No big deal. Thanks, everyone, so much for hanging out with us this evening. For me and AJ, Meg is home in Lidditz in not having any power. So we will see everyone next week. Go ahead, AJ. What?
You know how I normally pack the night before?
Yeah.
Yeah. I what I do, pack on the live?
Yeah, well, there you go. You could do the video for Tara live. You could pack live. That's actually a great idea. Put your ZV-10 down, do like a down shot, and we'll do it.
All right. We'll talk logistics.
There you go. We'll do logistics. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful week. Have a great night. We will see everybody live on Sunday and next Wednesday. See everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Meg's home sipping wine. Yep.